Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. This is Spirit Journey. Good morning. Good morning, sunrise. Sunrise today is at 7:04 a.m. Yes, my iPad said it was 7:03 when I was setting up the um, info. My clock here says 7:03. My clock is a little slow. Yeah, I just broke the plug just came out. But yes, good morning, sunrise. Good morning, sunrise. Yes, I welcome you today. How beautiful you are, sunrise. Yes, it's probably now 7:04 a.m. in the morning. It is sunrise in New York City. Today is February 2. Yes, now it says 7:04. Yes, so it's 7:04 a.m. in the morning. February 22. Wow. Yes, and it's a hump week. It is Wednesday. You know, I have to get out of bed. I'm still in bed. The plug just came out and my batteries are low, so let me get the plug back in. I apologize for that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's my humidifier. Yes, people, get a humidifier if you live in a dry environment. Just get this. You have to put the plug back in. It's on real low, the power. Sorry about that. Yeah, I fell asleep with it on. Yes, I did. Oh, let me just move over on this side. Yeah, my little baby's there, right there. That's Lilac, my little peanut. That's Lily girl. Good morning, Lily. Yeah, my little boy's on the other side. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, sunrise. Yes, I just wanted to get my camera and do a quickie. I know I'm not going to be on that long. At least I'm not planning on. Yes, I awaken around 4 o'clock, mop the floors, got my little doggy's water, little things just to start the day. And I went back in bed just relaxing. Yeah, yeah, big girl. Yeah, I see you. I see you, Waggy. Yes. What do I want to talk about today? You know, I want this to be a live stream about love. This is New York City, and you know, yeah, it's going to be in the 30s today. I'm thinking, hey, maybe I'll go out today. You know, sometimes life happens. Yeah, you could come on bed. The little boy wants to come. He's poking. Let me see if I get his head. Hope I can get him. Yeah, you can hardly see him. It's right behind Lily. You know, the Waggy. Yeah, you can't really see him in the shadow. But yeah, he's right on the edge of the bed. Yeah, he wants to. Yeah, come on, climb up, climb up. Yeah, you can't see him. Yeah, I want this live stream. Yeah, really focus on love. Yes, us sensitives and empaths, you gotta be kind to yourself. Be good to yourself today. And yeah, if it's safe for you to go outside, maybe it's a good time to do that. Yeah, I've been inside a lot. Yeah, it's been terribly cold in New York City. And yeah, we got those snow mountains, so you gotta navigate pretty, pretty, be very careful. You don't want to slip and fall. But I was thinking about certain things. Um, yes, as many of you know, um, on Sunday, a young woman unfortunately had decided to leave this dimension, and it's right in my neighborhood. Yeah, there seems to be a death spirit over New York City, and I even had a bad dream today. It was a recurrent dream. I had this dream before, but let us break through the shadows that's trying to subdue New York City and all the planet. Despite all the ugliness that you may see, let us decide for ourselves today to do something special for yourself. Yes, good morning, viewer. Good morning. Good morning. Yes. Yeah, let's take the time to do something good for you, to break through the darkness of despair, to break through. Sometimes the attacks happen in your dreams, or sometimes you could be minding your own business outside and something happens to you. And yes, I've been staying a lot inside. Um, yeah, the weather has been extremely cold, and I don't want to go outside with my dogs when it's that cold. I tried it a week ago, and yeah, if I do, bring blankets for the dogs. I have that stroller and have, put padding and blankets so to be nice and cozy. But some things, just be careful. Yeah, that when it's below freezing, honey, it could be a challenge. So yeah, if it's safe for you to do so, hey, maybe you can go outside and get some fresh air. Breathe in that prana, as they say. Yeah, today's a new day. Yes, and it's sunrise, so it's 7:10 a.m. in the morning. So sunrise now has been 6 minutes now. 6 minutes into sunrise. Sunrise is a blessing, people. It is a blessing. So take advantage of it. Yeah. Do little good things for yourself to remind yourself that you are special. And you being special is not based on your race, color, nationality, religion, or gender. Your value is based on your soul essence. And everything outside is really an illusion. What you feel like, as I say, that I realize that I am a sensitive person and perhaps even the empath. But even as such, you still have a responsibility for yourself, your emotions, being that. So we have to break through how we feel and push ahead into victory. Because you feel what you feel. That's you. That's your biochemical reactions. A lot of it is physical. And some of us are just sensitive about certain things. And that's okay. Realize who you are, embrace who you are, and move forward. Try to minimize certain exposure to certain things and certain people. Certain people and places are not good for you. If you know you're sensitive, try to avoid certain situations, toxicity, toxic people, toxic neighborhoods.
We have to take responsibility. But I was thinking about New York City. So here, a young woman does what she does. My heart goes out to her. I did see some, information on social media what happened to her, and I was filming, doing a video at the time when that happened, and so it answers why you heard all these fire engine and things like that that happened on the Sunday. Yeah, my heart goes out to her. But what I wanted to talk about, like, this happened in New York City, and New York City is was under a lockdown at one time. Uh, I think New York City is grieving. New Yorkers in general, uh, we like fast things. We want to go where the action is. And right now, things are slower now, slower pace. Many of the businesses are shut down. But at the same time, hey, yes, good morning, Roses. Yes, good morning, good morning. Happy sunrise to you. Sunrise today was at 7:04 a.m. in the morning. It's now 7:14. So good morning, good morning. Good morning, sunrise. Good morning, Rose. So yes, New York City is going through, I think it's grieving. We're grieving because we don't have the same freedoms that we had before. The mobility, going here and there. People like to party in New York City. And now with the world pandemic, as I call it, um, it has restrictions that it didn't have before. And it's put a toll on us. And sometimes we look at other people and think, oh, this person thinks they're better than me, or this person is this or that. And you don't know. Yes, good morning, viewer. Good morning. Happy sunrise to you. Just because someone has on nice makeup, a nice hairdo, nice clothes, doesn't make them happy. People, share the love. Learn to share the love, even despite how you feel. Share something positive. Even just saying good morning, rather than being jealous about people who look a certain way, and you're going to prejudge them and think horrible things about them. People need one another, especially during this pandemic. People are alone. A young 30-year-old is, vibrant years. You're still young enough in your body to part if you want to, but and old enough to do certain things. It's a very delicate age. I remember when I was 30. I'm 59 right now. And yes, um, don't hide your age. See, I did read some of the information about her, the woman that passed, Miss USA. She had a concern about her age, being 30. It's a beautiful age. And I remember when I hit 30, um, like people even used to say in the 1970s, be wary of people over 30. Yeah, people make up things, make up expressions that are dangerous to other people. Why I say that? 30 is a very young age. But I remember when I hit 30, it was like a confusing time for me. And now with this a lot of social media, that people are into their looks, and let's make people think certain things about us. We want to feel a certain way. We want people to feel certain ways about you. I'm no different about certain things. We will have our egos. And she was under fire. She felt the stresses of being 30, even though she was new in the media. Okay, she won Miss USA in 2019. It's only 2022, the beginning of 2022. So that 19, 21, 20. Okay, going entering her third year. So she's a newbie in Hollywood, and because she did do a little TV, things like that. She was new. And just imagine, 2 of those years was under the lockdown, under COVID. And here she's in New York City. So there's a fewer socializations. Here she won a pageant. And what is it to do as a 30-year-old woman? There's nothing to do. You can't go to certain club. You can't go to these places maybe where you used to. And people were saying bad things to her who don't even know her, saying that she looks like a man. Could you believe it? That lady looks so feminine, very feminine, because she was toned. So here she's about health. She was a jogger. She was in sports in school. So here you have a young black woman, and most black Americans are overweight. Most of us. I'm right at my normal weight. Okay? But most of us, the mass majority of black America, are overweight. And hey, so you have a woman that was into sports and running, kept a nice toned body, cared about her appearance, and people are criticizing. People, sometimes, you may have people who might dress up. And, some people may just be dressing up to encourage others. Say, hey, I want to put on a bright, happy face today. I want to dress up, put my favorite perfume on, and be a light to people. Be a good light. And maybe that's what she was trying to do. Be a role model. You think people you don't think people who want to be Miss America or Miss USA or Miss whatever, you don't think they want to be a role model in some levels? She got her law degree and her MBA. Maybe she did to encourage other people, other black people, that you could do it too. You could dress up in the morning, look clean, learn how to have good command over the English language, get your college degrees, be active. Rather than think, oh, she thinks she's something, that she's all that. Maybe she's just trying to encourage the world and other black people in America. But instead, she was getting criticized and making her feel old at 30. Oh my God, I'm 59. I am 50. I turned 59 in December of last year. You know how many women don't want to give how old they are because we're judged by our age? Oh, you're that age. And even me, sometimes I say, oh, wow. Um, and I realize, you know what it is? See, this is a youth oriented culture. It's a culture that throws away any sign of aging. Any sign of aging, you're thrown out. And even with television, I know of someone who was in the television industry, and she told me, when you reach 50, they fire you. When you reach 50 at that company, I'm not going to give the name of the company, but it's a major, major uh, television station. Yeah. Hello. It's not your imagination, people, that you don't feel beautiful, you don't feel wanted because of your age. Yeah, the television is like that. That company, not going to give the name, when you reach 50 in that company, they fire you. They want a young audience. So when people, sorry, I'm moving my camera. I have to sit next to the outlet because it's being plugged in to in charged, being charged. Yeah, yeah, they shared me that, this person that I know. And that person left the company and decided to go into another field where she can help people. Yeah. Yeah, it's not your imagination, women and men too. They're doing men, but mostly women. They're targeting you. Don't you notice on television, they don't show um, people starting to get gray hair? I'm getting gray hair. And one day I was looking at one of my videos, and I noticed my gray hair on the camera, and I felt uncomfortable. I said, "Oh wow, I you can see I have gray hair." I felt awkward because you don't see it on the monitor. When you watch TV or whatever, you very rarely see that a woman is getting gray hair. So even me, upon seeing it on me, I felt awkward. I'm being real, people. This video, this channel, Spirit Journey, it's about being honest with my feelings and emotions when they occur. Let's be real, ladies and gentlemen. See, this is a program. We people on Earth, and especially in these industrialized Western nations. See, they want you to think everybody's perfect, everybody is young, and to discard your elderly. Just think with this pandemic that happened, that is happening now. Who got targeted first? The elderly. Just like Nazi Germany. Oops, I'm not supposed to say that word. What happened? They took patients that they knew were sick and then they put them in nursing homes to infect other people and kill them. Hey, cheeseburger. Maybe what you say. Lots of people think silver hair is hot. Not really fair, cause they let men stay with silver hair. Yeah, yeah. Men are permitted to have what they call a touch of gray. And it's funny you say that. I was on my block. I was going somewhere, and a young man, like could have been in his 30s, 20s, 30s, and he approaches me on the corner, but he looked kind of crazy. It's how he was getting, I guess, aroused. And he approaches me. He says, "Wow." He says, "Oh, you got." I mean, it's going to be funny. He says, "Oh, wow, you got gray hair. You got gray hair on your eyebrows." He says, "Oh, that's so sexy." I kid you not, people. I hope you guys are laughing because I thought he was going to be great because how he started approaching me and looking at me, and I got a little scared. And then he said what he said, and it was unbelievable. Inside myself, I started laughing. I started laughing. Yes, some people think gray hair or touch of gray hair, that you having gray hair is hot. And I just attribute, like, some people might like their aunts, they have an auntie or something that has a little gray. That's just, and then maybe the aunt was good to them. I mean, I'm just speculating. I don't know. But I've never heard that. And then another man approaches me, a black man. The first one was a Hispanic, a guy from the islands. And the other one was a black American looking guy. It was funny. Yeah. Yeah. Some people do like gray hair. See, I wanted to, yeah, I don't color my hair. I've tried it before, hair coloring, about 7, 8, 9 years ago. Yeah, I did it. Yeah. Um, but I'm at a natural phase in my life. I want to be good to my body. I don't, yeah, I used to go to cosmetology school, and I was told that certain hair coloring colors could raise your blood pressure, and you better not get a service, So the dark colors, black, like jet black or something really, black. My instructor told me, he says, be careful because some patients are on certain medications, and when you get your hair colored, that those very dark colors, the chemicals in those dark colors raises your blood pressure. Be very careful, she told me. That's what my instructor told me. And so I said, I don't need beauty that's going to raise anybody's, blood pressure. And I wanted to feel like, why should I feel so ashamed? See, it's a program to control you. And so, you run out and buy products. See, this is a product driven society. It's a product driven society. They want you to buy hair products to cover the fact that you're getting gray hair so that you be accepted. I'm tired of trying to be accepted by others for superficial reasons. So you have people like Miss USA who felt, some of the things you sense that she has an anger. And anger, turned within and it destroyed her. We have to stop doing that. See, we're being programmed to hate ourselves. Oh, we're 30 years old now. Well, so what? So what? There are people, see, this is what's so weird about this society. This is supposed to be a civilized nation, the USA. This country is one of the richest countries in the world, and its citizens are despising getting older because the society is teaching your value is based on being young. Because, see, the very young are consumables. The very young are the consumables. You buy products, you buy cereals for your kids, you buy clothes, because the young, grow very fast, and you have to get a replenish, your clothes because you outgrow them. And when you're so-called old, oh, what are you going to do? What work are you able to do? A lot of things could mentor the young. They want the young to control everything. They haven't learned. You need mentors, people to teach the culture, the language, the how to treat one another. It's not being taught. People are being taught by television, and television are lies. Television is deception. Embrace you. Embrace the woman and the man in the mirror. Embrace. It's time to self-love. Self-love does not mean to be selfish. Self-love, when you love yourself, you love that which is around you. Because self-love means respect. You can't say, "Oh, I respect myself," but you don't respect the people around you or your environment around you. It's a package deal, people. It's like a marriage. It's a package deal. You accept me and everything else. Yeah, what they're saying. Okay. Oh, okay. That good question. Okay, I'm just looking at it. It's hard for me to navigate because I have it plugged in, and so I can't move that much because it's going to pull it out. Okay. Uh, let's see. Okay, Rosa says, do you or are you streaming on another platform as well as YouTube? No, I'm not. This is my only one. But yes, I'm trying to work out how to do, yeah, the Patreon so that I won't be censored so much. Yeah, I'm trying to still work it out. I've never done, haven't done this before. Um, I want, like, because of the censoring, I want to be able to have, like set up on Patreon that you pay to get on, and then to have like a Zoom, like you get a link, and so you do the through the Zoom, so we could see each other, talk to each other, to support each other emotionally as sensitives, empaths. To that it's okay for empaths to love other empaths, to say that you're okay. Because I think what happened to that young lady, Miss USA, she needed someone that she could relate to. She needed another young person, or maybe a mentor, say, hey, it's okay to be you. It's okay to be pretty. It's okay to be fit. It's okay to be alive. They're teaching people that it's not okay. It's a dispensable society. Someone has to start saying, no, I would not accept this. Accept yourself. And ladies, especially, stop attacking other women. That woman that's all dressed up, she may be dressing up to encourage herself and to encourage others. Let us encourage one another. Okay, now the comments here, let's see. Your cheeseburger says dyes in the water supply is a neurotoxin. It is the main thing that is killing amphibians. Okay, yeah. I just joined Rumble a while ago. Cool platform if you ever look for a backup. Okay, Rumble. I've heard of the name Rumble. It's okay to be yourself. Yeah. Thank you, Cheeseburger. Yeah, I haven't seen you a while. Cheeseburger, cheeseburger, cheeseburger. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, Cheeseburger. I'm trying to set up another platform. I'm going to do a Patreon, because see the censoring of YouTube here when I do the live stream, um, it's censored. So I'm thinking, as a, yeah, when the lady passed away, um, it's really ironic. I thought, hey, maybe to form, yeah, the day that she passed away, I think that was the day I did the empath video, the empath versus the narcissist. I think it was that day, that same day. And I thought, hey, we need a platform that we can come together and support each other emotionally, to cheer each other up. Yeah, this one YouTuber I do watch, she has a Patreon, and you buy a subscription, and then the link, it's a link that you get, and then they have the Zoom session, and so people get the link and the password, and then they're able to link in and go into the Zoom. That's what I'm trying to organize here. Yeah. So it's a monthly subscription, and so we can say what we want to say. We can discuss it openly. Why I'm doing this. See, when you apply for when you have a forum, your own forum that's private, that you have to pay to get into, then it's not public, it's private. And what you can You can do more things privately than something that's for the general population. Yeah, then they can get you, then they can censor you. So I don't want that. So that's why I'm doing it that way. I want to do it that way. Yeah. So let's see. Okay. Yes. Okay. Okay. Cheeseburger says, "Yep. We all gotta keep organizing." Yeah. See, they want us to be separate. They want us to be separate from one another. So I'm saying no. See, that lady, Miss USA, I can only speculate that she probably felt isolated and separate from everybody else, and her mind got attacked, so to speak. Yeah. So I'm saying, hey, I don't want any of us to be alone. Um, and I want us, I want to go out more. Like I said in the beginning of this live stream, if it's safe for you to do so, hey, you try to get some air, fresh air, fresh air. I need it. Yeah, it's very gray. Yeah, the weather is really weird in New York City. I don't remember it looking like this. Yeah, I think that they're doing things with the weather here in New York City. Yeah, I used to go out in January. It's like I don't want to go out. It looks very gray. But we need to go out. Yeah, make sure people you get your vitamin D3. That's D as in David. D3. You need the D3. Um, it helps your mood. It helps you. Yeah, it's a very important vitamin. It's essential. It's very, very important that you get vitamin D3. That makes you, when you don't get enough D3, you get depressed. So it'll be interesting to find out if Miss USA, if she was getting enough D3. I hope you guys hear that. Yes, get your D3 levels checked. Yeah, I got mine checked. It's okay. My doctor says even, um, you don't have to take as much D3 that you're taking now. Yeah. Yeah, make sure people you get your D3. Yeah, probably not. D is lower in winter. Exactly, cheeseburger. Okay, cheeseburger also says, we have a real virus in the world. Look what happened to Britney Spears. Oh, girl. Wow. Oops, sorry. You bingo. Yeah, they'll attack anybody. Even Britney Spears. Yes, I something now it's like the over social media. I mean, I don't know the details what's happening now, but yes, last year about her, you bet I heard. But now they're pitting against her sister and Britney. Yeah, see, it's a consumable society, and people like Britney Spears were used to generate money. And who made the money? She wasn't making it, but the people around her. So you have leeches, and some of these leeches are members of your own family. Did you hear me? Some leeches may even be members of your own family, and she wanted to break free. Yes, more freedom for women like Britney Spears. There are many Britney Spears out there, but you don't hear about them because they're not famous. And so this is a wake up call that it's not about how well known you are. If someone could exploit your looks, her looks and her voice were exploited. And then they throw you away. They try to vilify Britney. Got her committed in the hospital at one time? And they were behind it. It seems that evidence points to. So I'm saying today, ladies especially, See, they appeal, see, they target women mostly because, see, we're emotional beings in general. We're more feeling type. I know I am. I'm a very feely person, my feelings. And they know that about a lot of women. And so they do things to trigger your emotions, to make you feel bad. Yeah. So protect yourself and try to meet up with other people. Love yourself. Love yourself. And look in the mirror and tell yourself, hey, it's okay to be 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. It's okay to be any of those things. And that growing old is a natural process. See, they want you to be so disconnected with nature. We all have a season, but they want you to think the seasons are not natural. You are a natural being. But they want you to feel like a robot. Even robots needs its parts um, change. You get a vehicle, don't you have to bring your car to get it fixed once in a while? It's no different. It's no different. Yeah. So, minimize if you can. And I talk to myself, yeah, go try to go out more. Read good book. Oh, let me say this. Almost forgot that what I wanted to talk about earlier. I found a wonderful channel. She's a black woman. She was a doctor, a medical doctor. Yeah, it goes to show you that anybody. Yeah, she was showing something that I thought was a good lesson, and I needed to hear that, especially that now I'm 59. This person is 64, 6'4", and she looks wonderful. She used to sport her braids, and she took them out. So now she sports her little afro that has gray all in the front. And see, they don't want you to see the mass media. They don't want you to see women with graying hair. They don't want that. And so I just started watching her again. She has a website. Well, her name, I'm going to give her name because she used to do interviews. Her name is Dr. Jennifer Daniels. Dr. Jennifer Daniels. And she's a fellow New Yorker also, it turns out. She's from, I think, Buffalo, New York. That's upstate New York. And on her channel, well, she, um, she had a journey. And too bad that Miss USA didn't hear her video. I think it would have saved her life. That's why I'm sharing it. Um, yeah, she has a website, and she shares her journey. I initially heard her on YouTube. She was a guest speaker. She was a guest on someone's YouTube channel, and she was a medical doctor, and she thought she was doing the right thing and giving her clients, her patients, choice. And she was highly successful at treating her patients. And one thing led to another, and they pulled her license. You can just go on YouTube and hear her story, you know. But um, yeah, she had to flee the U.S. She moved to Panama. She had a husband and children that came with her. And in this new video of hers that she has on her website, um, she shares certain journeys that she had, and that many of her journeys, um, like she was saying something like, oh, how did she go? um, that she thought by changing her environment, out, changing the outside, because she advocated too. She wanted to expose the bad people, and life happened to her. And she's at a point now. She says, "Hey, um, I'm gonna, rather than focusing outward." Hey, she's 64 now. She says, I'm gonna go within. I'm going to fix me. I'm gonna uh, develop myself. So here she's 64. She's taking taekwondo. She's doing learning how to do splits. She's doing little things to encourage herself. Yeah, this is a medical doctor. And she realized that we all go through chapters in life, and you can change the chapter. She says an event that happens to you, it's just that, an event. And dwelling on the past is not good. She says it's a new chapter. Create a new chapter. And so her life was in stages. And she realized, okay, that was an old book, an old chapter. And so she's creating something new for her that is pleasant for her. She avoids negativity. She realizes, because she's sensitive too. She said, I'm a sensitive person, so she knows for herself to minimize exposure to negative news. She doesn't watch TV. She doesn't read the newspapers. And so she does things for creativity now, rather than trying to change the planet. She says, let me change myself. Yeah, so this is one of the videos. She has many videos on her channel. I forget the name of her channel, but if you Google her name, she sells supplements. Yeah, I forget the name, but I think any woman or man would be blessed by her videos, her words of wisdom, and she openly shares her story and the different stages in her life. We all go through stages. Women, being a 20-year-old is different from a 30-year-old, 40, and so on. We all go through stages, and that's all. And to embrace each stage. And so that's what I think this is something that is healthy. Why should you be around people who say, "Oh, you're a bad person because of a number"? A number, and we fell for it. You see more and more women getting these surgeries, these dangerous surgeries. I tell you this, those women who are getting those buttocks surgeries to make it bigger, honey, I bet in 10 years, let me tell you something. When I heard this being said, um, now some of us are naturally curvy back there. And then see, there's a point in life, like when you're so-called young, having a, a full derriere could be appealing to some men. Well, that same man, and let's say that woman 10 years from that time when he first saw her, she stops being a sexy lady with with a sexy bottom, and now is just a woman with a big ass. You see the difference? They'll vilify the same woman that had the butt surgery, and when she was a younger, it was sexy, but now an older person with a curvy backside is now just a lady with a big backside and considered ugly. Be careful, people, of those surgeries that you do, because they can see it. it's a thin line. Beauty is relative, and it's a thin line between beauty and ugly in this society we live in. What's pretty today, tomorrow could be considered outdated and ugly. And then you're stuck with what you got. Just love the natural you. Embrace the natural you because they're going to keep on saying, okay, this is the new trend. Stop the insanity, ladies. They target you because you're emotional and they exploit your nature. Say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Learn to enjoy the natural you. Get out there in real nature if you can do it today or if it's when it's safe for you to do that. Celebrate you. Reach out to other people who think like you, who are sensitive, who are empaths. It's okay to help one another being an empath. As we discovered in my video, the narcissist and the empath is trying to help the narcissist, and then the narcissist attacks the empath. Sorry. Sorry, oops. Well, my hand, it's hard to carry this pad. I'm sorry. Why throw your pearls to swine? Do not throw your pearls to swine. Stop it. Stop it. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I'm just looking at the time now. It's 7:54 a.m. And I want to get my day going also. And I'll keep you abreast about the Zoom that I want to start. It will be by subscription only, access to it. To get us, I'm thinking to once or twice a week or something like that, at the same hour. I'll give all that information. Yeah, but yeah, um, yeah. So yeah, that Dr. Jennifer Daniels, her work is really encouraging. Her videos. If you're an older woman or just a woman with a mature mindset who wants to be, hear another woman's story. And here she was a doctor, a medical doctor, and that she too has to go through life and make the best for her. Yeah. Thank you again for listening. Let us encourage one another. Be kind to yourself and other people. As I say, raise the vibration. Raise your vibration. Yeah, that's what I need to do today, to raise my vibrations. Share love to my little baby, my little doggy woggies. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, be kind. Be kind. Okay? I thank you again. So, until, oops, until next time soon. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye bye.